You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I've just had a thought. Have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen? Might not the seafloor shrine provide a place of refuge for the people of this land? 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time.
But will the people do as we suggest? The crux of the problem is how best to convince them.
Victory will be ours.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Arisen, I knew you loved this world.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you...
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Hail, Arisen. Tis...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
Arisen, I... knew you... Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. What luck! We meet again! 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings us back together.
Shall we get some rest then? Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well?
Well met, sir. I thought so. Now listen. Welcome and well... met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. Now, do come again.
Curatives are indeed a must. Magic has its limits, after all.
Set me any task you like, Master. I can take on the entire world if need be. Back in Vernworth at last. What say we have a mug of ale at our favourite tavern while we're here?
'Tis a vast place. I wonder how many corners we have left to explore.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. I am perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself. Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself. Go where your help is needed. Fear not, Doctor. I shall do my utmost to see that all comes good in the end.
new fellow. It's River.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat. This brute has quite the temper. Might we not use their range in our advance? We do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler. You can count upon my aid.
I see trying to take any other pawn was a mistake. But I figured because an eye was also dying that I'll try something else. But
The month I
course, that
spent
was
with
a
Lord
mistake.
Phases was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
We meet
Oh.
again, Arisen. I'm well.
guess back to this then. I mean, I know sorcerers are squishy, but like, fucking hell. Stop jumping right into the attacks, please.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Let's see if they're still there. Try it again. Probably just chilling there anyway. Yep. Still chilling.
Striking the head will prove most effective.
I mean, they're all just fucking standing around together, and that's what's killing us. If only they didn't do that.
To see what the day holds.
Would greatly speed up cast time, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Well, no, a 1. And the other one is for, slightly. I also think the, maybe... the fucking Grimoire's attacks are just kinda overpowered. It almost feels a bit off on those.
Hail, Arisen. An unexpected...
Have we met, sirs? You 'tis a happy...
We must rest, though.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Well met, sir.
What to make of this?
It's a bit stiff.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Hey, boy, But hey, you know, at least everything is not shit easy, you know, so... I was getting kind of worried about how OP Sorcerer was. That said, they should really stop clamoring together to one another and just getting themselves killed. It's annoying.
There! A Gore Chimera!
We'll want to fire against its foe.
Arisen, are you all right?
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
shit, that's the other one. Fuck. Huh? Mate? Did I not have wake stones on me? For real? Oof, dude. That's a big oof. I guess I used them all on the frickin' Dullahan. What the hell did I pick up just now? I'm confused. No, what else? Whatever. Oh, the fucking head, what the hell? Oh, the head. Go away.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
Anyway, I think that's the most times I've died in a single hour in this game, ever. So that's good. The game is finally fighting back. How about that? We're doing a rematch.
There! A Gorkomera!
Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Let me be silent instead.
Your help will be appreciated.
More
Our
like a
victory
team.
is assured.
That's what I want to see. Less lollygagging, more monster destroying. Here we go.
Come on then.
Confident I can make short work of any and all challenges we face.
Take care that they don't poison you!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Might not the seafloor shrine provide a place of refuge for the people of this land?
Fly off as soon as you can!
fuck did the dog come from? What the fuck? Random dog.
Prepare yourself! I shan't let them harm you.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Please.
Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I'm grappled, you see?
Goodbye.
I've just had a thought. Have you always pursued? 'Tis a hobgoblin! Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
Where did the threshing blaze go? Is it from before the crash? Oh, she has it. Give it to me. I'll use it.
The Arisen has been ready.
I'm pretty sure it's an oil thing or boat thing.
I will be your shield.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
Why do I feel as though I've seen this exact scene play out before?
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Well done!
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
It was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
What?
Focus your attack. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Your touch remains to share.
Bad as this reunion is, it must have been a shock at the time it was so charged.
You've got the enemy right where I need them. Don't let up! Why? I'm not sure why, but I'm feeling exceptionally fine today. Prepare yourself!
This game really needs a DLC. What's up, oh there. How you doing, dude? I agree. This is basically the main waiting room for DD2 DLC, so... Until the time comes,
here, Master.
I'll be here.
Can we really afford to carry more?
Playing game with mods. Well,
Goblins, Master!
where is that? Is that up here or up there? Up the mountain.
I don't want to die. You'll not get past me!
I think it's up the mountain. Yeah, I've just started modding it. Ooh, dude. Let's go. Mod list is in the description if you're interested. There should be a spawny boy over here somewhere. Or so I thought, anyway.
I'll save you! I knew you remained level-headed. I knew you'd
That's not where the enemy is, game.
Get back here.
Clearly, all directions. There he is. He's looking for you. Shit. Bestiary is so cool, I agree, yeah. It's one of the best mods in the game. If not for random encounters or hard mode. Bestiary, let's go. Okay, bye. Oh, okay, I've shield, good. Fly!
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Right, interestingly, didn't any of y'all see it. What's up, John? Welcome back, dude. I did see it. And we didn't really see anything new just yet. But I'm happy to see more shit. There were supposedly in that video like 2 or something dragons that we don't actually see in the game, I think. I didn't actually have a good look at them, and it was all very small, and he probably did it on purpose, so yeah.
Invincible.
You know, more to make another video, but yeah. Guess we'll wait on that. But it does look interesting, yeah, I agree. So far, nothing we didn't already know. The last giant dragon model? That's just next. We already knew that too. And I think the only reason Nex has so much joints is because they just took the joints from the red dragon and copy-pasted it onto Nex.
You needn't trouble yourself.
Simply because that's way easier than, you know, making new joints for just another dragon. So nothing out of the ordinary there either. That said, Riff did say he has more to show, so if he actually does show that, and there is more to it, That's how deving works. Why would you make something new if you can just copy paste? Every single dragon, I bet, just has the same joints. And if it doesn't if it doesn't work like that, then it's simply the red dragon and Max that have those same joints. Because they're dragons. And then you have lesser dragons, drakes, worms, etc, etc.
The red clouds are suffused with ill intent. Might they not be someone's will made manifest?
They are the cause of all of this misfortune. Naught can be
Make
made right
manifest
so long
your
as they
will
remain.
that at last this world might. They were changing things on Steam? Yep. I made a post to Twitter. I'm not posting it to Reddit anymore because people are just being asses over there.
The cavern's depths lie ahead.
But
Onward.
I'm
Narrow
pretty sure I
passages may
basically
await
started the
us.
whole Steam
Be on
DB
your
thing
guard.
Understood.
because I was already hawking it at the very start of the thing. In typical internet or people fashion, they started copying. But either way, it doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is that
Must you run
I posted
so
the
fast?
thing to Twitter.
I can
and,
hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
basically, what we had today was pretty much the most activity since launch in a very short time span. That was today. How many hours have I got? I'm closing on 1850. I'm pretty sure it's red, dude. Well, yeah. Well, technically, John, he isn't wrong because red dude is next dude. Next dude is red dude, vice versa. They're one and the same entity, probably. The same reason we see all this, the same
There's something strange about the way time
with the
passes
Pathfinder,
Twould seem
World
this is no longer
Forge.
the world we know.
Is there no way to
what
return
have
things
you.
to how they were before? I will be your shield.
All the same entity. Speaking of manifesting your will, I wanted to make a post about it to Reddit as well today, but then I was like, I also didn't feel like making the post.
I knew that I could count on your strength, Arisen.
But you guys know them, like blue crystal shards are the wills of Arisen, right? That we all know because Dullahan.
That there is a Dullahan.
Let's kill Dullahan first. one though. Fucking hell.
I hear the bird
Nice.
like the back. Am I the only one?
What even is a Dullahan lore-wise? Well, I mean, apart from being an undead ghost thingamajigs and hunting monarchs, I have no idea.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Finding Dullahan for the Dullahans don't really spawn very often in a pre-unmoored world. They're just very rare. Even with the randomizer on. I mean, you could set them to like 100% and always have Dullahans at night, but where's the fun in that, right? Anyway, blue crystal fragments. Wheels of the Arisen. Arisen's wheels, whatever the fucks. You know the seafloor shrine, right? Actually, you know what? Let's go there.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Alright, let's see. The gate over here.
Would
So
that
there
stop
is
the
blue
cloud from
crystal
encroaching
shards
further?
over here,
Is
right?
there no way to prevent this fate?
Which are, reminder, wheels of the Arisen. And you have them at every entrance, at least. And I'm not sure if they're elsewhere as well. But if you can actually do this without mods, but we got mods, so we can. If you zoom out, which you can also, I mean, you could just stand there or look at top of the thing, but as you can see, normally speaking in DD1, right, the walls, and then on the other side of the walls you have what you would see as, I mean, I covered part of this in the world plates theory, but you need to revise that actually in the next part, but I'm lazy. I have the write-up, but I haven't gotten to it. Anyway, chaos. Instead of, you know, having grasslands over here, or, you know, any land, it's all covered in stone or what have you. And the only thing that's, you know, keeping this away, or whatever that used to be away, and is what I would assume is the blue crystal shards. And you can see that, not just over here, but you can see that in the Sphinx arena as well. As well as the hamlet for the elven lady with the, which is, you know, quote-unquote married with the dwarf. I forgot their names. Right. And in each of those areas, if you look around, I'll let you guys do it yourselves, apart from, you know, just showing it over here. In each of those areas, you can see how the surrounding area, surrounding where those blue crystal shards are, you can see that the environment is all kind of, you know, fucked up, right? Which is probably an indication is how those specific areas are protected from this or the brine or whatever it was. What I think it is, because it's protected by wills of the Arisen, right, is another will. The will made manifest. The Great Will. Because we killed the Great Will at the end of this game. We could do it right now. Great Will, Pathfinder, World Forged. Doesn't matter. So many titles, so little meaning, right? Anyway, the Red Dragon tells you that if you destroy the Great Will, then everything will become chaos. What we know from Dragon's Dogma Online is that every time a dragon is
Master,
killed,
my heart.
afflicted with something, or just its power dwindles so much that the surrounding world cannot sustain itself because the dragon keeps that intact, which is pretty much the same here, because of course it is.
There's no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Which means that because we kill next, there needs to be a new dragon. Which ties into the world plates, the theory of the new moon, and my next theory, which the title of that I did reveal in a Reddit post, which didn't really get any attention. The White Dragon. That's what I'm still wondering about, because in Dragon's Dogma Online, the Black Dragon wants to destroy all other dragons, right? He almost destroys the Spirit Dragon from Findom with the help of the Infection. And he almost destroys... Well, he basically takes over the Fire Dragon, which turns into the Evil Dragon because they take a hold of it. They take because the dragon is just a vassal, no, a vessel. And they kill the Water Dragon, which is not shown in Dragon's Dogma Online. Pray tell, what are we missing here? I mean, when we look around, what are we missing here? And what is the brine made of? I'm just gonna let that sink in. That's massive spoilers for the theory of the Great Calamity, which I've written up and not made a video about because, one, YouTube is being stupid. I hate YouTube being stupid. And I've also been lazy, so there's that. I just want to play games. What can I say? Anyway, do we need to do anything before we head out again? Actually, yeah, drop all this crap in the chest. No, my theory is that the moon is the tower. And the reason you can't see the moon in DD1 or DD2 is because you're, well, you could say you're not in the real world, but the truth of the matter is that this world is an illusion. It's not... It is... The way I would see it is, this world is technically not a fake world, but it's surrounded by... well, this, basically. It's, because Nex keeps it all to himself, basically. I mean, we already know that from Dogma Online that if dragons interfere with one another, the worlds they inhabit, the worlds they protect, they will, how would you put this? well, turn into chaos, basically. Yes, because you can't see the moon, because it's obfuscated by this. So if this is gone, then you can see the moon. So I would assume. That is my take on it anyway. Because there is a moon in Dogma Online. A pretty big one, actually. Right, I was gonna drop shit off before we head out. Even before the unmarked world, the moon is still missing. Yes, because it's obfuscated by this. You can't see it because it's Nexus domain, and if you look at night in DD2, there is... What is the color of a fake star? Like green or blue? What you won't see are the green ones, yes. So there is a green star. If you look at night in DD2, there is a green star in the sky, which is also exactly above, I believe, Moonglint's tower. But it's so grindy. John, why aren't you on Dogma Rising? Dogma Rising isn't grindy. Wait, you are on Dogma Rising, aren't you? Why haven't we played together yet? Yeah, you are. I was about to say, like, you wanted to play together and we still haven't. I mean, I haven't really logged in all that much, but... Imagine either playing on the DDON server, which is a bad name for a Dragon's Dogma Online server, and or Return. Where the grind is twice as long.
To assist you, Arisen. Stay with me, Arisen. Halt, if you please.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Until a week ago, you could have just asked me, you know. Like, Not a very useful tool for most enemies. Or only very useful in certain situations. Or I suppose if you get a party of 4 players and just shake all together, then maybe. Still here. man is disappearing. What the fuck?
We cannot let down our guard even for a moment. Let victory slip away from us. What is it? What has happened to United?
You have my protection.
Leave an opening. Focus your attack.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Fear not. Keep falling back.
No. No. That was probably insta-kill. I want none of it. You don't have to wait 20 levels to buy a new Scepter sword, yep. You can upgrade it,
I cannot
which
fathom
will
it.
level it
The
up.
seed that ought to be here is
Or not level it up, but
Along with the sea.
for High Scepter that will make it that much better.
most impressive, Master.
We can ill afford to grow old. Our foe is not yet done.
Coverage now is success.
he stopped trying. I think my favorite now is, I think the normal ogre. I already loved it, but... And I think for vanilla, it would probably be Minotaur. Because it's the most interesting vanilla enemy. But I also really like, I like the worm a lot, actually.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see
But
it safely into
also
my
it
house,
has a
don't you
move
worry.
that you can't stop, and it's hella OP, so it's kind of annoying. Why it is like that. Maybe it's not intended that way, but I've not found a way to stop it. You can silence it, you can't. Oh, the pawns won't help you drag it down, so you can't do that either. Can't out-damage it, for as far as I'm aware. Or maybe you can't if you didn't use the hard mode mod that I use, but I'm definitely not gonna play vanilla. Yeah, normal ogre just kind of stands around. Just huffing air and shit. Random encounters mod go crazy. Actually, those were all static spawns. The Skeleton Lord was because of Bestiary, and the other two, I believe, are normal spawns. Yeah, Medusa is kind of one-dimensional, even with the CRE shitless. She's not really interesting to fight, especially as a melee class.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Now, Durnafir is also has static spawns, just like vanilla, like the normal game. But they are different and cooler than
Set me
vanilla.
any task you like, Master. I can take on the entire world if need be.
Do they work together? Yep, they do. So for a lot of the Durnafir spawns, using random encounters will mean that there is a high chance that your
I've got a
encounters
good
will be
feeling about
randomized.
this one.
Oh hey, Grim Ogre. sending that shit
Focused attack or
away.
endless foe. I'll put an end to this program.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
What rings do I use? I believe it's just double strength. Yeah. Knockdown power? I suppose you could do that as well, yeah. How do people even figure it out, knockdown power? Because shit dies way too quick in vanilla. That's what I want to know. What's up, man? Does Rift have a Discord server for DD2? I think he does, question mark? I don't know.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I don't really converse much in Discord servers nowadays. Sometimes when I feel like it, but more often than not, I don't. So.
Do come again.
Another one. That's a normal one.
Arisen, are you all right? I require assistance.
cliffside, like...
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Do you guys think hard mode mod is doable with snow plate arms? What, this one? What's it? Nothing, maybe if you know how to really make a broken character.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
And more
I'll
over
gather
info.
these
Oh
now.
yeah.
'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
What sort of stuff all there? Shit, dude.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it.
Oh,
I found it
still
myself.
had coffee that I didn't drink, so now it's cold. I was like, why am I so thirsty? Well, that explains a lot. I mean, I think most people would know by now, at least those that have been around a while. You know, I think that DD2 is superior in every single way from the original. Even with the, if you would compare it to Re-Arisen directly. Like, even if I would strip away all the mods and I would keep creating new characters, I would probably be able to collect more time on this game than I would on Re-Arisen, which I think I have 800 hours on Steam, and that was also with mods.
In relation to that,
And I cannot play
must we call
Re-Arisen
on you
anymore.
to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil
But then
keeps me
also,
light
I
enough.
would rather play Dogma Online, if I had to choose anyway. Because it's everything Re-Arisen is, but better. Little details into the air peak. Did you forget about all the little details in this game, or? The amount of little details in this game are just absolutely insane.
Pursue and eliminate the blackness.
A lot of people can't appreciate that, but I certainly
Be
can.
sure to avoid open flame.
They're sprinkled everywhere, dude. It's hard to miss them, honestly, if you know where to look. I not have any at all? Hmm. Okay. Like just some stuff about DTA more. I know. Oh, nice.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Yep, that it does. There's some NPCs with some changing dialogue, but it's not have as much as the first game, that's right. Let's oh, I have two. Oh. Where shall we go? Sure.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. The researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
Tis all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Fable as well. I'm probably gonna play that on... Well, I'm probably gonna play it on stream, but... I don't know, I might play it on stream. Could be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna rehire the pawns, so we don't have to choke potions.
Finally, some peace and time to get to work. Well met.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a good game. I really do. What I'm actually concerned about for that game is
means of transport. It would be interesting
if
to
the
see where
combat
it
will
might
be
take
good,
us.
and
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
because it looks like a mix between Fable 1 and 2, which would be good. It would be good enough anyway. But I'm also concerned for what? The continuity, because they've already said outright that They want to make their own stamp on the game, right? On the series. But the thing is, the lore
Arisen.
of Fable
I knew
is
you loved
really
this world
cool,
too
I
much
think.
to leave it behind.
And well, I get that they don't want to be limited to the old lore. I think they would do a disservice to the franchise as a whole by not using the existing lore.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
What they could do, and what I hope they will do, because a funny thing actually, Fable's old lore, I just noticed that like this week when I was playing Fable 2, for the first time in like 3 years. Is that it's like really close to Dragon's Dogma lore actually, like on a basic level anyway, but also that what they could do and how they would play that I wouldn't exactly know, but
Have we met,
I suppose
sir?
we could also just
You
do
did the
time
happy to-
shenanigans or something. But you also have the whatchamacallit thing again? The
You're a
tower in
welcome
the
sight,
game.
Arisen. An unexpected.
The spire, right? You have the spire, which could essentially do time shenanigans because you could use it to manifest your will as hero and create the world you want. So what if a previous hero did just that? Then they would not have to throw away the old lore, and they could just make their own new world. And what I think would be the best way to do that is by only revealing that at the end of the game, so they can just do whatever the whole game first. If they don't do any of that, and if they just do their own thing, then like I said, I think they would do a disservice to the lore or the continuity of
We
the
need not
original
concern
Fable.
ourselves with strategy.
That's
Whatever
a
we
nice
do,
tale you
our
got there,
victory
mate.
is assured.
Tis draconic in form. It's built about lest it rend you limb from limb.
Let us hear the great Prepare yourself!
The beast is felt substance. Avoid the full process. Prepare the process.
I shall lead the charge! Arisen, have you been harmed? We're under attack! What is it you want? You ought to be more clear.
As the dragons are cool as fuck, I agree.
by all appearances. We could easily redirect its focus with our attacks.
No quarrel here.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we best balance the fate, or else wait till the furies subside and try to display its skill.
I can do no less than serve.
Splendid.
It ill enjoys being stuck on those grapes. Our target then is clear.
Understood. My mind feels clearer than ever this day. Remember, each strike brings a step closer to our triumph.
It is oft the simplest task that test our mettle most.
Yes, I see it now.
Still in one piece.
Never played Uni's show. I mean, 1 and 3 are on Steam. 3 is hidden, but 1 is viable and very playable as well. And I think you owe it to yourself to at least play the first one. Either Anniversary or the original. Either way works. The original is very fun.
Master, watch out!
And Table 1 is on PC, yeah? Table 3 as well. Table 3 is harder to get though, and considered the worst one of the bunch. I still think the narrative is really good though, so I think it's worth the playthrough. But you should definitely play the first one, absolutely, 100%. That is like a freaking masterpiece, dude. And I wouldn't even say that of in general, just not really. I mean, I love the Dragon's Dogma, but I don't consider it a masterpiece in that sense anyway. But Fable 1, absolutely. What a fucking game. What did I pick up? Oh, I thought I picked up something. Oh.
Spell substance.
Let's see here. There you go. It doesn't even have that many. I mean, this was probably considered like. Actually, it came out in 2011 on PC on Steam. What the hell? That's odd. It's like $3. That's a steal, an absolute steal. Even $9 is a steal for this game. Yeah, you should play it. It's a good game. There's 5 pixels on the screen, holy shit. Yeah, so Fable 1, like they said in the reveal trailer for or the overview trailer for the new Fable, is that they have a different take on the morality system, but in the first, second, and third, it's very much black and white. It's either good or evil. There's no in between. And what I hope they will do for the new Fable is that that gray area stuff is only for the NPCs themselves, and
That repulsive dragon
your
made for a
choices
formidable
are very
enemy.
much
All
either
that matters
still
is that
black
the
and
Arisen
white.
is unharmed.
Because if they take away the becoming, you know, either a super good or super evil, or, you know, I mean, it's partly spoilery, if I would say that out loud, but, yeah, if they take that away completely,
Let me
then
get
they
that.
take away, literally part of, what the hell? Oh, who's that guy? That would take a part away from the essence of what Fable is. But we'll see. I would probably still enjoy it even if that's not in there. It would just not really be a very good Fable game, probably. But considering the city is still there,
Materials,
and
eh?
the
I
music,
shan't deny.
and
They have their
you
uses.
know, the aesthetics of
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
the trilogy, then at the very least it will be a fun game, you know?
I feel the burgeoning excitement of battle.
And in the end, that's all that really matters to me. And I get it, we're in different times now, so it's not like we need to make the same shit again. I just hope they do
Perfectly capable of making such decisions for
the
myself.
Fable license justice. That's all that I want. And I think that goes for pretty much anyone that really adores it.
Mayhap you will think
Yeah,
this
it
a
looks
trifle,
really good.
but
I thought it was funny how there was this one dude in the trailer that walked like a girl. And it's probably just placeholder assets, or just assets they haven't changed. Or the same with Dogma, where you can collect your potential monster. Which would be nice if you could do that. But as far as I can tell, it will literally only be a few selectable character heads that you can choose from.
we trounced our foe well and true.
So like 3 for male, 3 for female. Maybe you can... Oh no, you can probably not select a body type because if you can still become really fat or really slim from eating the certain things, then because you can do that in the trilogy. If you eat too much cake, your guy will become fat. It's really funny. And there's actually like mechanics in the game that will encourage you to get fat, and it's funny. It's really funny.
I'll get the better of our foe yet.
killed everything. We don't need a tornado. Well, probably. Yeah.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
The reawakened dead quail before curative magics. 'Tis an irony, but one that can work in our favor.
No idea where the fuck the eye is going.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 years away.
Yes, guys and ladies, if there are any, appreciate y'all, but I am gonna call it for now. Thanks for hanging out, for the chats, and all that. You too, John. Go grind more in Dogma Online and play some Fable 1 for me. You gotta play that. You definitely need to finish Fable 1 before playing the new one. Absolutely. I would even go as far as to say you need to play the entire trilogy, but you would probably need an Xbox for that. The original one, or 360. That's actually what I bought like 3 years ago. For Fable 2, because I'd never played it before then. What a game, dude. What a game. Love it. Anyway, cheers. See you guys all around.